Right to breaking news happening in New Britain. A section of Stanley Street is now closed.
Your reporter Roger Susannon has been on the scene all morning. Roger, you have an update here, so what do we know?
Yeah, ladies, there's a lot of action that is continuing to go on right now inside St. Mary Cemetery here in New Britain along Stanley Street. You can see there are two tow trucks that have arrived on the scene, and they have actually loaded one vehicle, a sedan, onto the flatbed of one of those tow trucks. And we can tell you that it appears that that vehicle was involved in some kind of crash because it was on its side before the tow truck operator and the crew were able to flip it over and then load it onto the flatbed, as I mentioned. Now, police tell us they rushed out here because of a car fire in the area, and an eyewitness tells us that they heard a loud explosion again early this morning. And when we got out here around 3 o'clock this morning, 3:30, we did see about 5 police cruisers that were posted up inside St. Mary Cemetery. And I have to tell you, not just in the area where the car is right now. We saw them kind of deeper into the interior of this cemetery. Now, how is this going to impact your morning commute? Well, if you drive along Stanley Street, what you need to know is the road is closed between Long Street and Allen Street. That's about a half-a-mile stretch. It won't be too difficult for you to get around and detour that, but again, it is something that you need to know for this morning because this issue could stretch on for quite a while. The other thing we can tell you is that a power truck has been here at the scene, although right now there are no reported outages. But again, here's what we know right now. There was a car fire that police responded to here in New Britain, and at least 5 police cruisers rushed out here to St. Mary Cemetery. Now, many of those officers have left. However, we do know that there is a car inside St. Mary Cemetery that appears to have been involved in a wreck. Tow trucks are out here, 2 of them, and they have again loaded that vehicle onto the flatbed of the truck. Now, we still don't know a whole lot about this situation in terms of whether or not anybody was injured or how long this could continue to be a problem here on Stanley Street. Also, we don't know whether or not there's any significant damage inside the cemetery. We can't see that right now, but we should be able to perhaps later this morning. We'll continue to track this developing story from here in New Britain. Live in New Britain this morning, I'm your reporter, Roger Susannon, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
And if